Hey guys, welcome to Fierce Factor Fitness. I am here at True to Form with the owner, Vicki Otto. She is one of my key sources for nutrition. Vicki, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Alright, well hi, I'm Friends in Fitness with Ralph, and I own True to Form, yes, and we teach yoga, Pilates, fitness, TRX classes. I started out in the fitness industry actually doing fitness competitions, and my interest just blossomed from there, and I got my degree in nutrition from Bastyr, and the rest you see here. We teach all of our classes here.
Awesome. Alright, so today we are going to cover one of the most common misconceptions about health foods, and that's your typical sports drink. So Vicki, a lot of people think that they have to drink this stuff to, when they work out and when they're getting dehydrated and everything, they want to drink sports drinks because it's advertised as something good for you.
Right.
Now, why would we want to avoid sports drinks?
Well, basically because they're full of junk, sugars and artificial colorings, artificial flavorings. If you look on the label here, we start out with water, first ingredient, but then sucrose, which is sugar, and then not only is there sugar, but there's also artificial sugars with the sucralose and the acesulfame, potassium, and that. So you don't want that. You don't want the artificial flavorings or sugars.
I can't even pronounce that stuff.
I know.
Okay, check it out. So the very top of this, it says no fruit juice. No fruit juice, right? Great flavor, no fruit juice. Fail. All right, so I see here we have like the red 40 and blue one. Red and blue apparently make purple. So why that stuff? What does that stuff do?
If you look, it makes it look really pretty, but those are artificial colors, and artificial colors have actually been shown to lead to hyperactivity in children. So that's another thing that you want to avoid, is artificial colors.
That explains a lot. So a lot of these are actually processed and artificial sugars, and that's something we want to avoid. So what should we use to hydrate yourself in?
Okay, when you're doing a typical workout like most of us do, water. Water is sufficient. Unless you're like running a marathon, you're a football player, you're out and training all day, then you might need an electrolyte replacement. But other than that, water is sufficient. So as an alternative to like the drinks that have the sugar in it, that is processed and simple sugars, another alternative, Ralph, is to have a piece of fruit, right? Because fruit not only contains sugar, which naturally it does, but it also contains fiber. It also contains vitamins and minerals. So you're getting a lot more bang for your buck.
Perfect. I see we have like sucrose and other types of sugars in here. And I've heard sugar has like a lot of other secret names. So what kind of names do they like to use?
Right, so just because it doesn't say sugar on the label doesn't mean there isn't sugar in there. Dextrose, maltose, glucose, organic evaporated cane juice, high fructose corn syrup, those are all names for sugar, so try to avoid that.
So even though if it sounds kind of organic and natural?
Right. Organic, yeah, it may be organic, but it's still sugar. Your body processes it just like sugar.
I think we've come to the conclusion these are made for like extreme athletes,
Exactly.
Football players, for those guys that are out there constantly sweating it up and needing the electrolytes. Now, when else can you actually use this aside from being a marathon runner or anything like that?
If you're sick, if your children are sick and they're losing a lot of fluids and you're trying to replace fluids, you want to try to, do something that has some electrolytes too, not just plain water. But you can make your own, and even athletes, you can make your own. So there's much healthier solutions than going out and buying a manufactured, processed sport drink.
Excellent. All right, thanks Ms. Vicki for all your help and information. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. If you guys have any questions for Vicki, make sure you drop them in the comment section. What we're going to do next time is just going to pick one of your questions, and we'll make that the topic of the next discussion.
All right.
Sounds great?
Sounds good. Thanks, Ralph.
Awesome. See you guys next time. Say hi.
Here we go. True to form, Fierce Factor Fitness. Take one.
I've got a special guest for you guys. Why don't you go and introduce yourself, Vicki?
Hi, I'm Vicki. Damn it.
Okay. Welcome to Fierce Factor Fitness. So we got blah, blah, blah.